Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here, and welcome to today's 2-minute message. So unfortunately for many of us, we wake up in the morning and we just wake up kind of feeling lousy. We feel judged. We feel like no matter what we do, there's pressure. We can't live up. That no matter what we do, no matter how hard we try, we're not going to be able to please everybody. There's that feeling of overwhelm that's common in those type of situations. And unfortunately, for many of us, especially in a social media culture, I'm not anti-social media. I mean, many of you are watching this on social media right now, but we have this pressure to perform. And I want to encourage you today that there's a simple way to fix the pressure to perform, and that's to realize that the only person that really matters is what God thinks about who you are. I'm going to say that again. It only matters what God thinks that you are. I always say that our reputation is what people think that we are, but our character is who God knows that we are. And one of the things that I love so much as a follower of Jesus is that when God knows who I am in totality, but when God sees me, he sees me in Christ. And that's a very powerful thing, because now I realize that I don't have to perform my way into receiving God's love. I receive God's love because God is love and God sees Jesus in me. And that takes the pressure off, because you can imagine that for each one of us, those pressures are real because people place a lot of pressure on us. We always end up feeling that no matter what we do, it's really going to be right. But then when you realize that God has removed all the pressure because he sees you in Christ, now all of a sudden you become free to be flawed, to not be able to live up to everyone's standard. And when you don't live up, it doesn't shatter your world, because you realize that you are secure in Christ and that your feet are grounded on the rock that is Christ. So I want you to share this message, because that feeling of overwhelm, the performance anxiety that people have so often about their lives, it gets fixed in Christ. And in the comment section, I want you to talk about your own struggles with this. I mean, I just share with you as somebody who is in the ministry and does these videos, I can feel that oftentimes when I'm like, man, I hope I do a good job today. But then I'm reminded always that all that matters is what God says that I am. And God calls me beloved, and he calls you beloved if you're in Christ. So let's share about our own experiences with that. And God bless you today.